All right. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today's webinar or lecture is going to be about English conversation, speaking, and listening. So this is a very general title for the lecture. Now we're going to go through, inshallah, the conversation which is at the airport. Now, the objects of the lecture is going to be that the students will be able to, they are able to, inshallah, at the end of the lecture, to improve their listening and speaking skills, learn how to take their roles in daily English conversation, i.e. turn taking. We'll, inshallah, focus on turn taking strategy. Okay? Turn taking strategy. What does that mean? It means that when person A speaks, person B listens, and vice versa. Manage the situation in a polite way. Now you are going to a counter clerk and you are asking him to do something. Of course, you ask him in a polite way, okay, so as not to be rude. Know how to manage things at the airport. You know, airport is a very critical place. If you don't, okay, manage your things, you might miss your plane, and you might miss your whole flight, unfortunately. Learn new vocabularies. I mean vocabularies, terms, new words that are related to the airport in this respect. Yes. Now the outline of the lecture is going to review the previous lecture, conversation at the airport, talking to the clerk. Now, as you know, the previous lecture we been going through could I borrow that, and you remember that, okay? The title of the previous conversation. The conversation of today is going to be at the airport. I'm talking to the clerk, okay? Now, the clerk is a very significant person that you talk to at the airport. He guides you, okay? He takes your stuff, okay? He manages things to you so as, okay, to take your flight comfortably. We go straight forward to the, inshallah, the conversation. What do we have here? We have at the clerk encounter, so at the check encounter. This is a very, a very common word that we use it either in Arabic. So we go to the counter. And تروح للمطار يقول لك روح للcounter. So the counter, he is the person that takes your baggage, takes your luggages, your stuff, and takes your ticket, so as to make your flight, okay, managed in the proper way, that the protocol and the airport protocol goes well. Check-in clerk say good morning, passenger, okay, the one who wants to, okay, fly. الشخص اللي يريد يطير. Good morning passenger. Checking, may I see your ticket please? May I see? You see? May I see? It's a very polite way. May I see your ticket please? Passenger, oh yes, here it is. تفضل. Check-in clerk, thank you Mr. Robinson. After he saw the ticket, it appears to him that his name is Robertson. So, thank you Mr. Robinson. In the United States of America and Britain, when you mention the name of the person, it means that you are, okay, you are respecting him. Mr. Robinson means that you are not neglecting his name. I was wondering if I could have a smoking seat, please. Passenger needs a smoking seat of the plane. I was wondering, كنت أتساءل if I could have a smoking seat, please. Check-in clerk said, I'm afraid this is a non-smoking flight, sir. Would you prefer an aisle seat for a window? for a window seat? The passenger asks the check-in clerk to provide him with a smoking seat. Then he apologizes for him and he said, I'm afraid this is non-smoking flight. رحلة غير معدل التدخين. Would you prefer an aisle seat or a window seat? You know, an aisle means the passage, okay? The passage between the seats. هذا الممر. Would you prefer هل تفضل a seat or a window seat? Passenger, well, I'm not sure. لست متأكد. And you see, it's the first time that I will be flying by airplane, and I'm feeling a bit uneasy about it. He is not sure because it's the first time that he travels by the airplane, and he feels that it's not easy for him. What I really want is the safest seat. ما أريده هو أأمن مكان في الطائرة. Since there is no safest place in the airplane at all. يعني أنت والجو تحت رحمة رب العالمين. So even the most skillful skillful pilots, they might commit mistakes, and that would you as a passenger, you will pay the price of his mistake. Checking clerk, oh, I see. Well, there is really nothing to worry about. I see here, you see? See here is not the verb see, ينظر. I see means I understand. Well, there is really nothing to worry about. Let's see. Let's see, I can give you an aisle seat right next to the one of the exits. ممكن المقعد اللي جنب المخرج ممكن يكون هو the safest place. Okay? In case something just happened, لا قدر الله, God forbid, you can exit right away from the exit door that you are sitting beside. I can give you an aisle seat next to the one of the exit. Then I'll have more leg room. Then you will have more leg room too. Passenger, oh good, that sounds all right. هسه هنا أنا طمنت, شكرا جزيلا رحمة الله والديك. And could I, of course, checking clerk, and could I see your passport, please? He wants to make sure, that his passport is with him and is valid, not expired. Passenger, oh yes, here it is. Oh yes, here it is. So, now, we have a conversation between a checking clerk and a passenger. Checking clerk wants to get everything managed, according to the protocol that they have. And the passenger is asking him things, according to his desire, to his own desire. But unfortunately, sometimes things go, in a wrong way that we don't want. He prefers, or he wants, or he asks for what? For a smoking seat. And unfortunately, the whole flight is considered as a non-smoking flight. So, this might be uncomfortable for him. You know, if you are traveling from let's say, from Iraq to United States of America, it takes like 14 hours. And like 14 hours without smoking, something really bad for those who are heavy smokers. Something really bad for those who are heavy smokers. They can't stand. They can't stand this period. ما يتحملون 14 ساعة بدون تدخين. Okay? So it's going to be an obstacle or a problem for those who are a heavy smoker people. Now, at the check-in counter. Now let's see, what do we have here? Now, what do you think? What do you think? This is the data. What do you think? أنت كطالب ماذا تعتقد؟ Explain the following phrases. Phrases means عبارات. ليست جمل لكن عبارات. Explain the following phrases. Uneasy next to smoking seat, aisle seat, non-smoking flight. I will explain that. Uneasy means ليس بذاك السهل. الأمر ليس سهلا. Right next to بجانب يعني شيء ما تمام. Smoking seat. Okay, smoking seat means مقعد provided a seat that provided well with the smoking equipment. يعني مجهز بتجهيزات التدخين، يعني في ساحبه، في نفاضه، في مثلا ولاعه وما لا شابه. aisle seat المقعد اللي يكون جنب الممر. non smoking flight رحله غير مخصصه او مدعمه للتدخين. Let's practice. Practice with the partner and take turns in asking the questions when you check into the report. Unfortunately, we don't have now partners here and like a room like to practice the conversation. Words to ponder. What are they? What are the words like to ponder? Aisle. Another terms and vocabularies. These were one of the objects of the lecture is to learn a new vocabulary. By the way, aisle here we have S, and this S is silent, cannot be pronounced. An aisle, a walkway between or along sections of seats in a theater, classroom, or a plane. هذا الممر يكون ما بين الكراسي سواء كان في مسرح، اوكي، سواء كان في صف، سواء كان في طائرة. المهم هو الممر اللي يفصل ما بين السيتس المقاعد اللي بالطائرة أو بالمسرح أو بالكلاسروم. Aisle seat located in the aisle part. So aisle seat, specifically, particularly, is describing the aisle seat which is located in the aisle part. Flight attendant. This is a very, very, very common term or vocabulary that you might hear when you go abroad by the airplane. Flight attendant, the person who attends and offers service in the duration of the flight. هذا شو يسموا له المضيف أو المضيفة. Okay, المضيف احنا عندنا if you go to the dictionary and you write مضيف بالعربي راح يطلع لك مثلا host. Okay, host. نعم الهوست مضيف. أنا if someone comes to my house I will be the host and he will be the guest. هو الضيف وأنا المضيف. لكن بالطائرة هنا المصطلح يختلف تماما. Flight attendant يعني مضيف الطائرة. عادة المضيف يكون امرأة. The last paragraph, the last item of our lecture is spelling check. Okay, spelling check. خلينا نشيك. Underline the word which has the correct spelling. عندنا كلمات ثلاثة، اثنين منهم غلط واحدة منهم صح. يريد من عندنا نسوي underline للcorrect spelling. عندنا vacation أول وحدة مكتوبة بالشكل الغلط، ثاني وحدة هي الصحيحة. أوكي، الثالث وحدة خطأ. reservation حجز، عندنا ثلاث كلمات. reservation الأول وحدة غلط. أوكي، الثالث وحدة هي الصحيحة، الثاني وحدة غلط، الثالث وحدة هي الصحيحة. Destination, the first one is written correctly. Traveling, okay? Traveling, and then airport, okay? Airport. Yes. So, airport is the correct one. Okay? Now, we have three styles of writing. Here, two of them are wrong and one of them is correct. Okay? Now, summary, learning the skills of conversation are extremely significant in terms of language learning. تعلم مهارات المحاورة أو المحادثة بالأمر أنه من الأمر المهم جدا للغاية أوكي في تعلم اللغة. Turn-taking strategy is rather too important to keep pace with the partner so as to deliver the message clearly without interference. استراتيجية الأخذ بالأدوار تعد من الاستراتيجيات المهمة جدا أوكي لخوض محاورة جيدة بدون بدون تداخل في الأدوار. Learning how to manage yourself at the airport is very significant to achieve the goals of the speech politely. تعلم كيفية تدبير الأمور في المطار is a very significant thing to achieve. So as to get your things done to the point. Now, if you have any question, please contact me. Thank you very much indeed, guys, for listening and giving time. See you next time.